I was reading this quote. It said, "Worrying too much will cause you to pay debts you don't even owe."
Let's go. Presidential news. Trump v. Kamala. Trump v. the world. Kamala versus the new. If he ever became the last president, that would be very interesting. If he ended federal taxes, if he even ended like overtime working taxes, like what advantage and disadvantage does that give to the people? Like you said something like, did Trump save TikTok?
He always had his way of just getting around world leaders and leaders of other countries. He's saving the sociability of still creating wealth and information, because I don't think this country wants us to have TikTok because of how much information cannot be hidden.
For people who did vote for Kamala, like, are you still willing to impact this country in a way that supports what she was going to stand for?
Curiosity killed the cat, and hesitation killed the squirrel.
I'm gonna start with the squirrel. The movie Nut Job. So when we bring like the squirrels, like, and why hesitation killed the squirrel. The squirrel is a masculine thing. Straightforward, like we said, straightforward. Doesn't have any other consciousness but to produce for the winner. If you hesitate, you no longer are producing. You no longer are in the now.
So if we are enforcers and we're go-getters, the hesitation, you slow, you beat. Kill can be so many ways in such a phrase. It's not just one definition to being killed in your hesitation. I worded it like this: feminine energy attracts and the masculine energy attacks. Curiosity has a lot more characteristics than just to be curious. It's to be a rebel, authoritative, stubborn. Like, I want this to be my own way. So your curiosity comes from other alleys and ways to do things. To go off of the rails, that curiosity can lead to so many alleys of your demise.
The king archetype. What I give it as far as a king archetype is definitely somebody compassionate.
You got to be able to communicate with all those types of people, the leaders of your kingdom.
What is a god to a king? Kings matter more than gods. What is a god to a non-believer? I think if he is truly a king archetype, he knows how to produce and lead versions of himself.
The hero, because being a king isn't being a hero all the time. Definitely dependable. That's why you'll see in movies, the king is always sitting on the throne and they're always taking visits of people and always getting messages and people, because the people are talking and the people need things.
They need things.
You have to be a completely selfless person, entirely.
I think the best soldiers makes the best kings.
You gotta be able to stand front, because that's the most admirable thing. You're willing to actually be the first jumper. Or jump so no one has to. What are we protecting to where we're so defensive and offended by what's going on in this world? Like, what is it that we're actually standing on and willing to fight for and go to bat for that's so worth being so butthurt or easily brushed and moved emotionally by? Find something to really stand on and fight for that has some type of foundation and sustainability to get to this next level in the protection of our families, our homes, and our village, and our children, the heirs of our futures, because there's going to be a point where we can't do this stuff by ourselves. We're on our own. End of the world.
Beginning of, you can find it in the notes.
November 15th.
See y'all on the 12th.